Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. What if GitHub Copilot always remembered your company rules, your coding standards, your security policies, and even your architectural decisions? Today, I'll show you how to build a memory bank, a centralized consistent set of rules and guardrails that guide GitHub Copilot across your entire enterprise. A memory bank is a set of persistent instructions that shape how Copilot writes and reviews your code. Think of it like a coding style guide. Security rules, architectural patterns, forbidden practices, naming conventions, and compliance requirements combined into one clear knowledge base that Copilot always adheres to. In organizations, teams struggle with inconsistent code quality, weak security patterns, and developers using Copilot in different ways. A memory bank solves this by enforcing secure by default coding, preventing unsafe AI generated code, maintaining architectural consistency, reducing onboarding time, ensuring compliance like PCI, HIPAA, SOC 2, and strengthening code reviews. You can start by collecting coding standards like Java, Python, Node, architectural patterns like hexagonal, microservices, domain-driven development, security best practices like OWASP, secure input handling, dependency rules like allowed or blocked libraries, documentation format standards, forbidden anti-patterns like SQL in controllers, etc., and company compliance rules. In your main repository, create a folder called Copilot Memory. Inside that, you can have multiple markdown files like codingguidelines.md, securityrules.md, namingstandards.md, architecturepatterns.md, and prohibitedpatterns.md. Copilot reads contextual file, so this memory bank will act as a persistent knowledge base whenever a developer develops code inside this repo. Copilot automatically scans your workspace for context, but to make it intentional, use a starter prompt like this. Before generating code, follow my enterprise memory bank located in Copilot memory folder. Always apply the security rules, naming standards, and architecture guidelines defined there. Now Copilot uses your memory bank as part of every suggestions. For demo purposes, I have created only three markdown files: the securityrules.md, prohibitedpatterns.md, and architecturepatterns.md. I'll go through each markdown file and show you what I have placed over there. Let's go to securityrules.md. Here I have defined always validate and sanitize inputs. Never concatenate SQL queries, use prepared statements. Escape HTML to prevent cross-site scripting. And add authentication and authorization to APIs. Let's go to the other markdown file. This is the prohibited patterns.md. Here I have clearly defined that there should be no business logic in controllers, no logging of sensitive data, no static passwords or secrets, and no unrestricted file uploads. Let's go to the architecture patterns.md. Here I have told all services follow hexagonal architecture. Controllers must call services, not repositories directly, and use DTOs for all external inputs and outputs. Let's test. I'll ask Copilot to generate a user API. Have a look at this prompt. Create a Spring Boot REST API for user management. This is a very basic prompt and it is vulnerable to multiple different problems. Like for example, it may very well go for a business logic in controller. It may very well store static passwords and secrets in the files, etc. It may also follow some anti-patterns, right? It may even have SQLs in controllers. It may also break the security rules in terms of validating and sanitizing inputs. So when we give this prompt along with the memory bank, Copilot generates DTOs, validation, service layer, sanitization, NoSQL in controller, and secure patterns. Copilot now follows your memory bank rules automatically. For enterprises, add automated rule enforcement. Use SonarQube, CodeQL, ESLint, check styles, spot bugs, and pre-commit hooks. Whenever Copilot generates violating code, CI/CD fails and developer has to fix it. Once your memory bank is ready, put it in your engineering handbook, add it to all new repositories, share it as a starter template, teach new hires how to use it from day one. A memory bank transforms Copilot from a general AI into your enterprise coding assistant. It ensures developers write secure, consistent, maintainable, and compliant code at scale. If you want a full video on building a Copilot enterprise policy pack, comment below. Like, subscribe, and build smarter and safer software with AI. Thank you.